So I'm back. John Was, I've refreshed the YouTube, just messed up over 80 people. Now, but let's continue. So, listen, I like saying things the way they are. Do you understand me? I like saying things the way they are. Now listen, growing up, I did not see any man, my father's generation, enter kitchen. Unless that man is single. And it was hard, it was rare. It was rare. Listen, it was rare. It was rare to see. Let me keep blocking these people. Come with all your accounts. I will spend minutes blocking everybody that comes here to talk rubbish. Because you don't want to listen to the truth. Now let me continue. I did not see my father's generation enter kitchen to go cook. Listen attentively before you start judging. Even in Europe here, it was like that in the olden days. In America too. Listen so that don't jump into conclusion. Now listen, because some of you don't like, even in America too. Did you know? Here in Europe, listen, if you don't know, here in Europe, it took years for women to start casting votes. Women don't vote during election back then. Listen, do not be in a rush now to judge. Listen to this program till the end. In America, listen attentively, in America, it took years for women to be allowed. It took years for them to allow women to vote, to cast votes. After the women own, even black people in America were not even allowed they were not allowed to cast votes in US. It took years for them to allow black people. That was discrimination, racism. But let's continue. Now let's continue. Now, so I'm talking about marriage of the olden days. Now listen attentively. I will hurt you with the truth this night. In the olden days, how many divorce cases did you hear about? I'm asking you, in the olden days, listen, don't be in a rush to judge. In the olden days, how many divorce cases did you hear about? It was difficult for men and for married people to divorce. Even then, polygamy reigned then. Many families were polygamy. That is, you see a man marry multiple wives then, yet these women stayed. Has nothing to do with religion. No. Before the arrival of religion, before religion arrived in Africa and other societies. See, listen attentively. Even polygamous homes, women, the marriage remained intact. Growing up, I never had, listen, growing up, I did not see marriages break. Then, women were submissive to their husbands. Listen attentively. Then, women were submissive to their husband, that's to the core. When you get married to a man, your family will tell you. That is why They do prior background check. They go ask questions before they get married. That was African tradition then. You go and make background check. Go check the family you are getting married to. Esther, wait. Don't be in a rush. Esther, wait. I'm coming. This program will be long this night. Now, it was, see, as a woman, if you leave your husband's home, where are you going? It will be, that is, you leaving your husband's home is considered a big shame to your family, a taboo. Where are you going? Because the tradition then did not allow it that you should return to your father's home. Do you understand me? So when you marry, you are married for life. Whatever you see there, you take it. And men were not abusive. Now let's go further. Now, yes, thank you, Wilma. There wasn't anything like divorce. And that was why our societies were livable. Our societies then. Did you hear or see high rate of crime? People had conscience. Then people had conscience. They were upright in their ways. No betrayers. Women were more women were faithful to their husbands back then. You don't hear about kidnapping. You don't hear about the ritual. You don't hear about anything. Now let's continue. First of all, women were submissive to their husbands. Number one, total submission. They will submit to their husbands. Women cooked for their families. Women went to the farms. Many women, even before you marry any woman, then you go and check if the woman is hardworking. Because then many families had lands, parcel of lands, where the woman can continue, because they survived by, cultivating, farming. They farmed to survive, agriculture. That was their source of livelihood. So before you marry any woman, you go check if the woman has physical strength, if she can walk. Do you understand what I mean? That aside. Now, let's fast forward the modern day marriage. Let's fast forward today. Now, let's look at this modern day marriage. Now, and even before I left Africa, women were still respectful to their husbands, submissive to their husbands. Women, not now. Now that you see every woman wants to be independent woman, do what she wants. Now listen, let's fast forward these modern day marriages. Now, hold on. I like keeping it straight. Now I have spoken about olden days marriage. I am going to talk about it more later. We are going to dive into it more. But let's talk about today's marriages, nowadays marriages. Now, when I arrived in Europe, don't be in a rush. When I arrived in Europe as a young boy, I came on my own. When I came on my own, don't forget, I had no parents here. No parents, no money. I am not originally from here. I arrived here as an immigrant. No place to sleep, nothing. So now, listen attentively. Not only me, many of us that came abroad then, we knew nobody. You understand me? We came here on our own. So then, many people got married. Some got married to white people, white men, white women. Some women, African women, got married to white men. Black men got married to white women. Now, When I got married here, when I came here, listen attentively. I got married and I wasn't given residence permit to work, no visa. It was my woman who went to work every day. She was paying the rent, electricity bill, bringing money for feeding. She feeds, she bought things for us to eat. So, but each day she went to work. Listen attentively and hear, because many of you, you don't even listen before you conclude or you judge. Each day she went to work. I would be at home watching television, bored. That was early 90s. At the time, as a wise man, I said to myself, why should I was bored. I wanted to go back to Africa. I said to myself, why should I be wasting time, doing nothing? And I called my woman. I said, why don't you get pregnant so that I can be babysitting my children as you go to work while I wait for documents? Listen, not only that, each day she went to work, before she comes back, I've already cooked, washed the dishes. Because I don't expect her to go do 12 hours job and come back home and start cooking again. There is nobody who has conscience that will do that will do it. We are human beings and we have conscience. Listen attentively. So what I did then was, before she returned back from work, food was already ready at home. I washed the plates, washed everything, did everything. So when she became pregnant, I'm talking about my ex-woman, when she became pregnant and the babies began to come. So after like 3 months or 4 months of delivering my first child, I now asked her, you can go to work. Let me stay at home and babysit my children. Watch it. We were two. Go to work. Let me stay at home and babysit my children. So I changed their pampers. I babysat them, all my children, because the woman was the one going to work. Do you understand what I mean now? Now listen, have you seen the condition that I did those things? But the interesting part of it is, each day she was at home, any day she did not go to work, you see her take her role as a woman at home. She never allowed it. That when she was around for me to enter the kitchen. Now, after a while, we got divorced and I remarried. When I got remarried to my present woman now, you see, my woman worked for many years. My present woman that I live with now, she worked for many years. Now, there are times she will have 12 hours shifts. 12 hours shifts. So then when she was working, the period she was actively working, I wasn't doing anything. I was at home. So each day she went to work. You see me clean the home, wash the clothes, put the clothes in washing machine, cook. Before my woman comes back, you see food is ready. I will go to the kitchen. All of you that are making noise, I will go to the kitchen, bring food for everybody to eat, both my children. I raised my children single-handedly. I babysat them, fed them, taught them what they know today. I am there in their life, or I was there in their lives. Now listen attentively. This is why I tell you, experience is the best teacher. All of you that come here, keep quiet. I've done all these things before. Now listen. You come here, you learn. Now, my children are grown. and they have left home. Now, if I stay, my wife, since my wife stopped working, for instance, we are home, Now, my wife has been the person running the home. She cooks. In fact, she has never allowed me to enter the kitchen. She washes the plates. Listen, since years, she's the person that cooks and washes the place and does the whole domestic house chores, she does it. Now listen attentively. You may say, how can she, for instance now, even she does it automatically. I don't tell her. She wakes up in the morning and she goes to the kitchen and prepare breakfast, lunch, evening food. She does it. She will prepare, say the food is ready. Where I'm seated, she will come and bring the food. So now, are you expecting that she is at home and I will enter the kitchen and begin to cook in the name of love? What are you talking about? If you say for fun or whatever, but normally, it is the duty of a woman, do you understand me, to take care of her husband. In fact, there are some women, listen, there are some women that held their marriages. That is, their marriages are functional today because of the woman's cooking skills. Many women, their marriages flourished because of their cooking skills. There are some women, they are good cooks. That is, they cook so nice that the husband doesn't even eat outside. Now listen, the husband, they don't eat outside. Before you make a conclusion, before you start talking, you listen very well before. Now, one day my wife went outside. She went to see her friend. I was, sometimes I get so depressed and, staying at home all day long. She came back. When she came back, I have not cooked. She said, Oga, why didn't you cook? Then I remembered. I said, okay. I said, I am sorry I did not cook. I said, when next, if you go outside and if you are taking too long, I will be the one to cook. Just for fun. Do you understand it? They understand. I told her, I said, listen, sometimes I'm going to be cooking for us for fun. But if you want to make it, if you want to make it a man's responsibility or see it as a man's responsibility to be going to the kitchen, because there are so many women here in Africa and in Europe who do not respect, they don't respect their husbands in the name of Western world. So many women disrespect their husband. There are some women, even in Africa now, there are some women that will never allow their husbands to enter the kitchen. They see it as a disrespect to the man. Listen, there are some women. These women were groomed to take, do you know, if you go to many African societies, some women were groomed to take care of men. You see some women that are millionaires, billionaires, they still enter the kitchen to prepare meal for their husband. You see, you want me to go deeper? You want me to go deeper now? There are some feminine men, and so many feminine men now confuse you guys. A man got to be a man. So many feminine men are the ones confusing you. Men that behave like women, play the role of women. Listen attentively. So many men are, what are you telling me? So these feminine men now, when they see real men, they become intimidated. are the men that come and go, what are you telling me? Now let me tell you what you don't know. Now let me tell you. Listen. What was the role of men in the olden days? Men were gold getters, hunters, farmers. Do you know how we survived? Our ancestors survived. Men were breadwinners of their homes. Some men, palm wine tappers, hunters, farmers, you know how they got the meat they ate? They cooked. They would go to the forest. They go set trap. Some went and hunt animals. Even Europeans. So as a man, you now went hunting growing up. I told you guys I spent time in the village. I went hunting. Now you see all these grass cutters, these animals, AD and all these things. That as a boy, then if you see an animal, all these wild animals, those edible ones, you will chase them. 100 meters, 200 meters, we are chasing animals in the forest. Men, boys, you see us, if you see, what's it called? Squirrel, all of them, you see them, we chase them. What? Nah, we them. Men, antelope, men hunted, we are hunters. We went with dogs. So I said, you've got to be a man to go hunting. Feminine men don't go hunting. You go to hunt and bring meat home. You go hunt. You are a real man. Now then, when they are not Obuago, there were men that killed lions. Now there are men in my language, they call them Obuago. Men that fought lions and defeated lions. These are men. When you see a man, you know that this is a man, not all these men that are feminine in nature. Today you see a man making, these are the things. I want to get. So you don't know the difference anymore. You don't know the difference. So when you see, now let me tell you if you don't know, every man should have an atom of aggressiveness. Not to hurt anybody, but that charisma, that charisma need to be there. You read in the Bible, Samson killed the lion. Samson killed the lion. If Samson was a feminine man, do you think he would kill a lion? If Samson, David that was a shepherd, that killed bears and lions, David, the biblical David, at the age of 13 years, he was fighting lions and bears. That's a boy now. That's a boy. Today, in one men are wearing wigs. These are the things. So when you see real men, you get intimidated. Well, why are you talking like that? I've got to talk. Some men, their women are marrying them. Some men, that's how a woman, now, there are some men we call the women rapper. Let's look at the other side of the coin. This is how, as a man, you refuse to be a man you were born to be. So women are mashing your head. You have nothing to your name. Nothing. A woman feeds you. A woman does everything. You turn yourself to a woman. You get mad? You get mad? Now there are different types of men. There are different types of women too. It's not by size. It's not by size, oh. I'm not, there is, here abroad, there are things that makes a man responsible. There are things, you are not supposed to hurt your wife. Listen, you are not supposed to hurt your wife, beat your woman. You are not supposed to beat your woman, number one. You are not supposed to oppress or intimidate your woman or your children. But you've got to be the man you were born to be. This is how a lot of men, let me tell you, if I take you back to the scriptures, that is the Bible, there is a reason why God created Adam before Eve. So Adam senior Eve. Adam is more experienced than Eve. That was why serpent deceived Eve. You see, if I take you back to the scripture, the serpent saw Adam, did not go to Adam. The serpent went behind and spoke to Eve and deceived Eve. Get the point very well. There is a role a man is supposed to play in life. In the life of, now let me tell you. Ikechukwu, I see you. I asked these people here, I said, olden days marriages, how many marriages broke? See, today you are making, you are playing, men are living like women. See how the marriage, so if women are to say the truth, let me tell you, if women are to say the truth, they will tell you that they want real men. See how marriages are breaking. At times, these women, you see now today in marriages, you see women call their husbands baby. A man is answering baby now. They will call you a baby, you answer. In the olden days, did you hear any man, did the women call their husband baby? Today they will call you a baby, you answer. You see me, a full grown man with beard like this, you call me a baby. Okay, let's go further. See today's marriage. You see it, you come here to see today. Men are no longer the men they used to be. Now you see, let me tell you what is a taboo. You that is listening to me, my name is Rodi. Listen, let me tell you what is a taboo. You see all these men that kneel down before they propose to their women. You know what they did? You see all these men that are kneeling down. That is a taboo in my tradition. Most of these people don't know the tradition. A man is not supposed to kneel down before a woman. Listen. Anybody you kneel down before the person is superior to you. Anybody you kneel down, you reverence the person. That person is superior to you. You have submitted your power to that person. You know nothing about the spirituality of this life. You see men that you don't know, you carry flower. You turn yourself to a woman. I told you, this world is now filled with feminine men. Feminine men. You carry flower like a woman, you go kneel down before a woman you want to marry. Are you the one marrying the woman or the woman marrying you? Are you the one marrying the woman that you should kneel down before a woman? You are begging a woman to marry you. Then you've lost your power and authority over that woman. The moment you kneel down to beg that woman. The moment you kneel down before a woman, you've lost your authority and power over that woman. All of you now will come here and say you are religious, Muslims and Christians. Did you see in the Bible where any prophet or anybody knelt down before a woman? Did you see in the Bible where any man knelt down before a woman? If I make a video, all of you will run out. Come out. Forget about the time. As it was in the beginning, so it is now, so shall it remain forever. Forever. What time are you talking about? So if you are a woman, now if I kneel down before you, if I need a home me will kneel down before you. So if I want to marry a 18 years old girl, I will kneel down. At the age of 60 years, I will kneel down for 18 years old girl. Now, make una dey take una time. So a 60 years old man will kneel down before 18 or 20 years old girl to propose marriage. If a 60 years old man kneel down before 18 years, that man's respect, authority, everything has gone. You come here and you talk rubbish. Now, you see, any man that kneel down before a woman, forget that. Now, don't count that man as a man. Any man you see that kneel down, all this thing you are doing, which European culture? Men, real men, real men do not tolerate dishonor. Real men do not tolerate dishonor. A woman is supposed to be under a man. Don't get it wrong. It's because women are dragging rights. No, don't get me wrong. That's why you see so many divorce cases. Know your boundaries. Let me tell you, men, most men are no longer men. This is why. Man, when I went to marry my wife, now what happens during marriage? When after marrying my wife, they gave my wife to me. Carry go. Take her to your home. I cannot marry my wife and stay with her. That's what a man is. Take her to your home. You as a man, you need to have a home. Where you come from, you are Orile. Anobi. Do you understand me? I'm talking about Africa. Today, all these feminine men they don't know. Many of them are going, a man that lives with his in-laws. You go and live in the house of your in-laws. It's a shame. You see men now, they don't have limits. They don't honor themselves. They live anywhere. Let me tell you what I mean. A man is supposed to be a goal-getter. You see, some people went and married. Let me get the point. Some people went and married from rich families. You went and married from a rich family. A girl whose parents are rich. You see, in some situation, that man that married from a rich home will go and start living in the girl's papa house. That is, the girl, the man, a whole you, now they will ride you like a horse. You went and married from a, now even listen, if your in-laws gives you money to start business, your respect is finished. If your in-law is the one feeding you and giving you money, accommodating you, they gave you money to start life or run business, now your own is finished. You have no say, you will not have a voice. They will control you like remote. See, my name is Rodi. I prefer to make my own money, no matter how little, and have my honor. I prefer to make my own money, even if I prefer to make my own. You don't understand the kind of person I am. At this age, I prefer to make my own money, live in my own house, even if it is a basha. And if you are my in-law, come to my house, come to that my basha and see me and my wife. If you misbehave, I walk you out. That is a man. You go, now listen, he who feeds you owns you. I don't want to eat something. You give me money that I will not have a voice. You give me money that I will not have a voice. I will not have authority over my wife or my children. I cannot say a word. Do you understand me? So many men now in their marriages, they have no voice. Their women are controlling them. So many men you see today, their women are the ones in charge, control. Don't tell me rubbish. Some men here self, it's only sometimes their women don't give them food. Today's marriage, today's marriage, you know how today's marriage is. Listen, today's marriage, somebody says with me, listen, I'm a Rigi. Get it right, I'm a Rigi. Okay, let's go further. See, today is, nowadays marriages, now listen, all of you are many small children are here. Many small children are here. Let me continue with this gist. I don't want to be distracted. Nowadays marriages, if a man loses his job or becomes broke, the next thing, if the man is not careful, the woman will divorce him. Is that marriage? Let's look at the other side. Nowadays marriage, if the man loses his job or is no longer bringing anything to the table, the woman will kick him out. Is that marriage? But in the olden days, it was for better and for better or for worse. How did they say it? For better or for worse. Do you understand what I mean? Now listen. This puzzle is here. Now listen. Men and women, I'm not saying only women. I'm talking about nowadays marriage. In some situations, if you get sick, you see your spouse abandon you. You get sick, you see your husband or your wife look for one excuse and abandon you and move forward. Even now I've seen it happen multiple times. Is that marriage? You get sick. So you don't even have to get sick. You get broke. You become broke, they abandon you. Is that marriage? So now a lot of you now, that is what you are encouraging is a woman shouldn't be submissive to the husband. You forgot that a man should play the role of a father to the wife. You forgot. Real men should play the role of a father to the wife, to their wives. You don't understand it. Women, in the olden days, women saw their husbands as their fathers, their second fathers. Sit down here, advise them, instruct them, bring them up, guide them. Today, you want all these men that are shaking their head like this, come on social media, doing their painting. See, if you like, hate me, I will tell you the truth. Now, man, I be. Even there's a way you come close to me as a man, I will just push you away because it irritates me. There's a way you come close to me, I push you away. Now, man, I be. You get the gist. Correct one, no. So, guys, know what to expect. I saw some people saying, hey, this man, uncle, yeah. Now, if you want to leave, you leave. If you want to unfollow, you unfollow. Life goes on. Other people will join me. If you say you are this man, if you want to unfollow, you unfollow. I say you are unfollowing other. Hundreds of people are joining me. Life goes on. The kind of person I am, let me tell you the kind of person I am. I'm a go-getter, a fighter, a warrior. You know why I'm a warrior? Not that I don't lose battles, but I don't stop fighting. I fight till the end. So if you think you come here and threaten me, you won't follow. Now don't give a damn. Tomorrow I make life too long. People will see my video and follow me. You can't intimidate me and come and panic me with like say you won't follow me. Now go and sit down one place. When you came now, you know where I come from. Now who you want panic with you won't follow? Say waiting happen now. I resemble you. Somebody will say unfollow. I begin to beg you. You know when we start? You know when I started? I never even begin self. I'm just getting started. You unfollow tomorrow, I drop another video. People will like it and follow me. I'm master of my life. I am master of my life, not you. You know have you seen the kind of mindset I have? My destiny is in my hand. You get the picture now. Even if I fail today, tomorrow I continue, I try again till I succeed. If I try 18 and fail, tomorrow I start. Next tomorrow, they there. We fight till we achieve. So, guys, if you like, you follow. If you like, you follow. You get the gist. Follow now so that you don't you don't understand. This is also a form of entertainment. The blind cannot see that this is also a form of entertainment. You don't understand? This is a form of entertainment. Now let me tell you what you don't know. You see the issue of husband and wife. Now leave it for them. You see, as you see me and my wife now, we've been together close to 30 years. So we understand ourselves. Whether we laugh or we fight, leave us alone. So guys, We know ourselves now. So guys, what's the time, Seth? Do you want me to come live later, or we end this program here? I'm coming up with another banger. Maybe it's too late. Or maybe I come out again. I like eating garlic. Yoruba Gold, she did not cook dinner. I ate bread, but tomorrow she will cook. Life is good. I have so much respect for my wife, you know what I mean? But sometimes she need to know that her man is in the building. Now, so now, guys, now do I come back later or we continue tomorrow? Do I come back now? What is the time, Self, now? Well, we continue. We continue tomorrow. We continue tomorrow. Let me share. Now I get so many gists I've got many stories for you guys. But Coach Lot, why didn't you share? You did not share, you didn't share. You didn't share the program, you did not like, you said I should continue. Peter Otto, now see that name, Otto. Otto is German name. Otto is German name. So I will come back later. And then I come back then I'll give you guys the main gist. When you don't stop concluding, don't conclude things immediately. I'm the person telling you. Don't conclude. Now I've not worked out, no push-up for some days now. I'm not in the mood. I've not even done anything for myself for some time now. I've not done anything for myself, no push-up, now. So, this weather, I don't like this weather at all. And things are too expensive. Now, how are we? Now, I don't know how you guys are surviving, no. I don't know how you guys are surviving. Well, let me end this program and come back again. So, they say respect is reciprocal. What I want to say is respect your wife and respect your husband. Respect your wife and respect your husband. But women should know their position in marriages. Know that a man is a man. You cannot compare yourself to a man as a woman. Have it in mind. I'm not misleading anybody. But know that women and men are not the same. Women and men now listen, I will not mislead you. Women and men are not the same. At the age of 80 years, a man can remarry. 70 years, a man can remarry, but and make children, make babies. At the age of 50 years, a woman, it's almost over. Wow. Guys, we are not fighting. We are here to reason together. This is social media. So see you guys when I go live. I may go live later tonight or tomorrow. See you.